Disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only. We are not facilitating the sale of firearms. Greetings, Uverse. Welcome to Gunverse YouTube channel. Today we've got a Cold War classic, CZ Makarov. So I've actually owned one of these and didn't put two and two together until I finally got this in the mail. So I owned a 380 Bursa, and it was made in I think Brazil. It was made in Brazil, but it fired 380. And I absolutely loved that pistol. It was great for concealed carry. It was fun to shoot, and come to find out, it's an exact carbon copy of a Makarov. So I'm going to teach you a little bit I do know about the Makarov because my internet's down today. So bear with me, but we're mainly going to be shooting this thing and trying it out for the first time. So real quick, just it's shaping up to be a really good concealed carry, and I can tell somebody concealed carried it a lot because of how dirty the sights are. But anyway, cool feature, automatically locks to the back. I can't think of many other pistols that do that. And then ambidextrous safety, both sides. And what I like about the safety is you see how it took all the take up out of the trigger. So when you have it in a holster, I mean, you really got nothing to worry about. And then with the safety on, you can comfortably carry one in the chamber and just drop the safety and boom. So I really like that feature as well. Decent capacity, 12 rounds, one in the chamber, 13 rounds. Not bad for a 3.6-inch barrel. So those are the facts I do remember about the Makarov. It's pretty, it's got a little heft to it, but it's all in the right places, as they say. The only plastic that's on it is these two little plastic grips right here, but it feels good. So I'm going to get this loaded up, and we're going to take it to the zero range, and we're going to see how this Cold War classic does. All right, I quickly wanted to talk about the type of ammo that the Makarov shoots. So yes, it is 9mm, but this is 9x18, not the traditional 9mm. Well, the 9mm we're all used to is 9x19. This is 9x18, and I will show you the comparison of, I have a 380 round, a 9x19, and a 9x18. So I'll show you the three of them lined up next to each other, but the 380 is a tiny bit shorter than this, and the 9mm that we're all used to, the 9x19, is a hair bigger than this. So we're gonna be shooting the 9x18s today, because that's what the Makarov is chambered in. So there is a slight difference between 380, 9x18, and 9x19. So I'll show you the difference. I'll cut to I'll show you guys the difference, but I've never shot 9x18 before, so I'm looking forward to it. I have two different kinds of ammo we're using today. Today we've got 95 grain critical defense, and you can see the lines. This is supposed to open up like a banana peel. And then I have 82 grain, essentially round nose ammo. So normally 9x19, 9mm, 115 grain to 124 grain usually. So this is a hair smaller and has a hair less propellant behind it. So I'm going to get loaded up. We're going to start off with these 95 grain Hornady rounds, and then we'll switch over to the 82 grain, excuse me. All right, so from left to right, we have over here we have 380 caliber, 9x18 in the middle, and 9x19 on the right. So as you can tell, they're all very similar in size. The 9x18 and the 9x19 are the same circumference on the bottom, and the 380 is a hair smaller. So I just wanted to show the difference between the three ammos. So like I said, from left to right, we got 380, 9x18, and 9x19. All right, not bad. All right, so I got that 2-liter, that squash. I think those holes were already there from last week. Then I hit that other 2-liter, but it was off camera. Sorry about that. All right, first impressions. I like it. All right, loaded up. I got 10 more rounds of Hornady 95 grain. See how it's already locked to the rear? I love that. That was a fast 10 rounds. All right, so I was hitting it. I couldn't tell if I was hitting that or not. Clearly, I hit it a few times. And then I got one of those. I tried that one left-handed, so I think it was better that way. All right, I get the last 4 Hornady rounds loaded up. I'm going to take my time and really see. Oh, I got a failure to feed. I really take my time and see how I can do. All right, so 2 out of 4. I'm definitely getting better at it. All right, just as I get used to one ammo, I'm switching up. I've got 10 rounds loaded up of 82 grain. It's more of like a target ammo. I mean, a target practice ammo, rather. All right, that ammo felt a little bit more zippy for some reason. Felt like it had more power behind it. All right, this magazine's got me cut and bleeding all over the place, but I'm having a great time. All right, overall conclusions. Makarov performed flawlessly, as I knew it would, because, like as I stated, I had the same, well, a variant of this weapon in 380, so I already knew this thing was going to run flawlessly. It is nice to have a little bit extra power, though, because that was the one thing that I could definitely say the 380 needed, was a little bit more power. But this has an extra, I think, 4 rounds. I think the 380 only held 8 rounds. This holds 12 rounds, 1 in the chamber, technically 13, because this thing is so safe to carry. This is like Beretta level of safe to carry, because, like I said, you get the ambidextrous safety, but it takes the slack up out of the trigger when you activate the safety. Well, when you pull the hammer back and activate the safety. But once that's paired with a Kydex holster, like this one here, there's no physically no way anybody can or anything can get to that trigger and pull it. Because I don't know if you're like me, but I'm super paranoid when I'm concealed carrying. Say if I'm concealed carrying a revolver, um, I got to choose between leaving an empty hole for safety or loading it to the max and worrying about is something going to snag the trigger. So yeah, this is double safe. So you got uh, the trigger is pulled all the way back to the rear. Even if you could pull it, it wouldn't pull. So, and then with the Kydex holster on top, I mean, that's an extra layer of security. So super great option for concealed carry. I just need to work on my aim a little bit. But I mean, that was literally the first shots I ran through this thing because I had to wait to get ammo for this. So not bad for first time. So I just want to take a brief second to talk about something. So, like I said, I was sick a few weeks ago, and I went 13 days without posting a video. And my goodness, does the algorithm make you suffer for that? Um, so I'm getting back to posting once a week. I was getting 1 or 2 subscriptions a day, and 1,000, 2,000 views per video. Now I'm back to 1 or 2 subscriptions an episode. So they really, really punish you for taking time off uploading. So I feel better now, but thanks for your concerns. I appreciate it. A couple of you reached out. But yeah, I'm trying to appease the algorithm, so to say. So hopefully I can get back up to thousands of views rather than hundreds of views. So hit that subscribe button, like it, hype it, share it with a friend, share it with anybody. But yeah, Cold War classic Makarov, still a legitimate option for concealed carry. And also too, there's nice shoulder holsters for them. So this thing disappears nice and easy, and it's still got a decent capacity. So in my book, this is a really, really good option for concealed carry. Like maybe your backup, you know what I mean? Maybe you got a 1911 or whatever, and you'd like to have this as backup. You could fit this in your boot. It conceals. I mean, you can lose this thing anywhere. So very good option for concealed carry. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. We'll see you next week, and God bless.